वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. So from next class I have a plan. So what we will do is instead of me saying the prayer, we will go turn by turn. Okay, each one of us will say the prayers. Again, it's okay. You can, if you want, you can open the screen and see that and say, no problem with that. But I thought we'll take a round in that also.
Sure.
So what all sentences have we learned till now?
Bhavan kadam asti.
Okay. Anyone else?
Bhavati katamasti.
Okay.
Bhavan naam kim.
Bhavatah naam.
Bhavatah naam.
Bhavatah naam kim.
Bhavatiyah naam kim.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Kushalini asmi.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Grihakaryam katamasti.
Okay.
Sanskrute kati swaraha santi.
Okay.
Sanskrute panchadasha swaraha santi.
Oh my God.
Good. Excellent.
Nutana grahakarya nasti.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Mama
What
nama
Rajesh Mahoday said is we don't have new homework, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. Asti and Santi we learned. So if you add a na before that, it becomes not.
Not, okay.
Yeah. So Asti is yes, hai is there. Santi is are there. And you add na is like no. So
No.
Am, as you have heard, right? Am means yes.
Yes.
Similarly, na is no.
Okay.
So in fact, these are very important keywords we need every day conversation, right? So if you pick these small things, right, our conversation will naturally start happening. Yeah. Anything else?
Samskrute kati swaraha asti. Santi.
Santi.
Why do you think it is Santi here?
Plural.
Swaraha. There is a swaraha. There is a plural there. That's why. And typically when you ask a question, you always ask in plural, right? Whether the answer is singular or plural, you ask always in plural. So that's how it is. Yeah. So in fact, good. In fact, I'm amazed that most of you remember what exactly we have conversed. So now what we are going to do is our first half an hour will progress our dialogue a little ahead. Okay. So again, we'll go turn by turn. So again, we can start from Rukmini Mahoday, and then so others, can you put the roll number so it will become easy? So Basuraj Mahoday, can you put roll number before your name?
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, and again, Kalai Selvi Mahoday, can you put roll number before your name? Sai, can you put roll number before your name?
Yes, sir.
Vaniji, can you put roll number before your name, not after? Muralidhara Mahodaya, can you please put the roll number before your name?
Yes.
Padmaseni Mahoday. Can you put roll number before your name? Anjali Mahoday, can you put Kripya roll number?
Means what, sir?
Can you put your roll number before your name, which is visible, right? Can you rename it? Do you know how
How?
to do that?
No.
So click on the participants list. Do you see?
Yes. I know my roll number is 20.
So can you put that before your name so that it's visible to everyone? Because we take turns, right? We'll go according to roll number. So if your roll number is visible, no, then for people, it's easy to see that, yeah, I need to ask you or ask someone else. Did you get the point?
Put the roll means what can I do?
So you just go to your participant list. In that, you go to your name, click on more. There is a rename option.
Rename.
Yeah. So in the rename, you will get your name there, right? Anjali Samant.
Huh.
So before that Anjali Samant, you just add 20 there. You just type 20 before. Surekha Mode, can you put your roll number before your name? Okay, Anjali Mode, you are not able to figure out?
Sir.
No, I don't see that roll number still visible.
How can I put it, sir? I don't know.
So that's what I'm guiding you, right? Click on the participants list. You see your name there, right?
Yes.
Have you clicked on the participants list?
List. Oh, yes.
Yeah, there is in your name, do you see an option called rename?
Okay, okay.
Click on the rename.
Renames option. There I put my number.
Yeah, just no, not number. The name is there. You put your number before the name. I want both number and name. So please do it. You are doing it right away.
You have to select your name to do that. See the rename option. Click on your name and you will see rename option there. If you click on your name in the participant list.
Sir, I'll do this after that.
No, we need it now in the class itself. That's
Yeah.
all.
Because I didn't know how to do it.
Mahoday, which screen can you see right now?
Hmm?
On your phone or something, what screen are you seeing?
Are you joined through a laptop or phone?
Mobile phone.
Oh, okay. Then leave it for timing. Yeah, mobile, it's a little complicated. Okay. Chinta mastu. So your roll number is 20, right?
20.
Yeah, okay. So I hope you can see everyone's roll number and you can figure out who is after you. So for example, Rukmini Mahode is 1, and after that I see roll number 4. I don't see any other roll number before that. Yeah, Baswaraj Mahodaya. And after that, Rajesh. So I hope you are able to see your roll number. You just figure out, note down who is there after you. Okay. So once you have noted down, then we'll start. So the idea is, what we will do is, for example, I'll start conversation with Rukmini Mahodaya. So I'll ask her name. I'll do maybe namaskara, usual conversation. Okay. And then I'll ask how is she, all those conversation. And then I'll introduce a new thing today. Okay. So I'll share my screen, what the new thing I'll introduce today. So we'll have to do that as well. Okay. So I'll just share my screen so that you can see the new thing we want to do today. I believe you are able to see my screen. Yeah. So there are two ways of asking it, like Bhavan Kaha. So if he's a male, we can ask, who are you or what are you? We typically ask, right, what do I do? So like Bhavan Kim Karoti, this is another way of asking the same thing. Okay, Bhavan Kaha. Similarly, for a lady, we'll ask Bhavati Ka. Okay, this is how you ask. So again, the answer typically would be what? You could say, Aham, you can tell your name also. Aham Ramaha, Aham Yuvakaha, Aham Abhyanta, if you are an engineer, if you are a teacher, aham adhyapakah. So again, try to use words from your language. You'll figure out some word, okay? And if it is not, you can ask me in English and we'll add that word. That's what we are going to do. Or aham gayakah. So if it is like bhavati, then it will become aham sita, yuvati, abhiyantri, adhyapika, gaika. Again, there could be many more words. I just gave few sample here. So the key idea is to ask the question bhavan or bhavati. Bhavan kaha, bhavati ka. Okay, so and actually now we are using more sentences than just words, right? So that's what, in fact, earlier we were talking about vyavaharika, shabdaha. So now this is like more of conversation in Sanskrit. So it becomes Sanskrita vyavaharaha. Okay. So any questions, any doubts? You are clear about it, right? Okay. And we'll use our previous conversations along with it. So I'll just unshare my screen. Okay. So I'll start with Rukmini Mahode. Rukmini Mahode, namaste.
Namaskara.
Bhavati katham asti?
You're asking how am I, right? I can say Shubham, or I can say good is
Samyak. Kusalini.
Kaushalini. Okay.
Kusalini.
Kusalini.
So you have to say the sentence. Aham samyak asmi va aham kushalini asmi.
Aham kushalini asmi.
Bhavati ka.
Mama nama Rukmini. Aham gruhini, and I don't know how to say engineer or I business analyst.
What will you say? You said?
I said Mama nama Rukmini. Aham gruhini. I'm a housewife, but I'm also a IT professional, like business analyst. So how do I?
Abhiyantri.
Abhiyantri.
Yeah, that's what I showed you on the screen, right? Abhiyantri.
Abhiyantri. Is that like engineer or?
Yes, it is engineer.
Okay. Okay.
Aham.
Aham Rukmini. Mama nama Rukmini. Aham gruhini. Aham abhiyantri.
Or you can put them together also. Aham grihini abhiyantri cha asmi. Cha is and.
Oh, okay. It goes after both. I say grihini
Yes.
abhiyantri cha asmi. Okay.
Yes.
Mama nama Rukmini. Aham abhiyantri grihini cha asmi.
Bahu samyak. Now you ask this similar discussion dialogue you do with the next person.
Oh, I have to do that dialogue.
Yeah, what I did with you, now you do that with the next person.
So the next person I see is number 4.
Astu.
Basavaraj Mahodaya.
Astu. So Basavaraj.
Namaskaram, Basavaraj Mahodaya.
Can you switch on your video? Yeah, dhanyawad.
Yeah, namaskaram.
Bhavanama Kim.
Mama nama Basavarajaha.
Bhavataha nama kim.
Bhavataha nama Kim. Sorry. Bhavataha nama Kim.
Shamyatam.
Mama nama Basavarajaha. Aham abhiyantar asmi.
Yeah, let her ask the question. No, you discuss one by one.
Yeah.
How do I say Bhavaha kaha, right?
Yeah, first you ask how is he. So you say Bhavan katham asti.
Bhavan kasamasti.
Katham asti.
Katham asti.
Mama samyak asti.
Aham samyak asti.
Aham samyak asmi.
Correct.
Bhavati
katham asti.
Bhavati katham asti.
And what was that? How are you?
You reply. He asked you a question, so you reply back.
Oh, sorry. What was that? Can you
No,
repeat?
sorry. Kshamyatam.
Kshamyatam.
Bhavati.
Bhavati katam asti.
Kaushal, how do you
Kushala.
say?
Aham.
Kushalaha.
Kushalaha. Aham kushalaha.
That is also fine. Yeah. Asmi. Yeah.
Dhanyavadaha.
So now you ask the next
Dhanyavadaha.
question. Yeah. Next question, Rukmini ji. Last question.
Bhavaha.
Bhavan.
Kim or
Bhavan.
Bhavan Kim or Kaha?
Kaha.
Bhavan Kaha?
Mamaha. Sorry. Aham America asti.
So you
Bhavan.
live in America.
Bhavan Kaha is like, what are you doing? Like that.
Oh, kaha. Oh. Mama pravasah. Mama pravasah asti.
So you're
Okay.
traveling.
I'm traveling.
Okay. So what do you do? Matlab,
Oh, what I do. Oh,
profession
okay.
or something.
Mama abhyantara asti.
Aham.
Aham abhyantara asti.
Abhyanta asmi.
Abhyanta. Aham abhyanta asmi.
Samyak. Dhanyavada. Now
Dhanyavada.
now you do the similar dialogue with next Rajesh Mahodaya. So again, don't worry. See, I think you are getting tensed up. Don't get tensed up. Relax. Again, if you do mistake, that's okay. I'm just trying to. I'll help you out. Don't worry about that. And the point is, just think of it. We are going to do this so many times. We are so many of us. So you should actually have it in your mind. That's what it should happen.
Practice.
Yeah. That's what I'm just trying to do a practice here. That's all.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Mama nama. Sorry. Bhavatah nama kim?
मम नाम राजेश है.
Bhavatah katha asti, right?
Katham.
What are you doing?
Katham.
Bhavatah katham asti?
अहम engineer. What?
How
what
are you?
more?
How are you?
Abhyantah.
How are you?
Samyak.
अहम कुशलिनी अस्ति.
Asmi.
अस्मि. I am कुशलिनी अस्मि.
Kushali asmi.
Kushali asmi.
Yeah.
Kushalini is for female.
Yes.
Okay. I am Kushali asmi.
And you can also ask him question. It's like a conversation, right?
Yeah.
So you can again ask the same question. Bhavan katham asti.
Yeah, bhavati katham asti.
Bhavan.
Mahodaya.
Bhavati is for female.
Oh. Bhavan katami asti mahodaya.
Bhavan katham asti.
Bhavan katham asti mahodaya.
Aham samyak asmi.
Yes.
Bahut samyak.
Yeah. Now Basaraj Mahodaya, you ask about what is he and other things.
Where are you living?
No, where are you? We are not talking where are you right now. That we will introduce again in one of our classes.
Okay.
Ask
Okay.
what do you do? What are you?
Okay. Bhavatah.
Bhavan.
Bhavan.
Kaha.
Bhavan kaha.
Or Bhavan.
Bhavan kaha.
Bhavan kaha or Bhavan kim karoti. Anything is fine. So I made it simple. Bhavan kaha. That's all. And typically think of it.
Bhavan kim karoti.
So there are two words, right, that you have to settle. Bhavan and Bhavati.
Yes.
So Bhavan is a male, Bhavati is a female. So that is what first thing you keep in mind. So you can use that. And when you are telling about yourself, use aham. So
Okay.
these
Bhavan.
words, so these 2-3 words you settle, then you can use that very often.
Yeah. Bhavan kaha.
Aham engineer. What is engineer?
Abhyanta.
Abhyanta. Aham abhyanta.
Abhyanta asmi.
Aham
Samyak.
abhyanta asmi.
Dhanyavadaha.
Yeah, because I figured out many of us, right, are engineer and then few teachers. So that's why I gave those keywords in my presentation. I know most of them. If you are different, right, please let me know. I'll give you the word for that. Yeah. So Rajesh Modia, yeah, you can start discussion with the next number. Next I see is number 10. No, number 8.
7. Prasad.
Do you see 7?
Prasad Mahodaya.
Astu.
Bhavati katamasti Mahodaya?
Bhavan.
Bhavan katamasti Mahodaya?
Aham kushali asmi.
Bahut samyak.
Again, you can also ask Prasad Modia. You can also, ask.
Yeah. Bhavan, bhavatah naam kim?
Mama nama Rajesha.
Samyak. Bhavan kaha?
Aham Houston. How do I finish?
What are you?
Houston. Oh,
He
Can
said,
you ask, what
where are you?
No.
What
He didn't
are you?
ask, where are you? Kaha. Kaha is like,
Kaha.
what are you? Who are you? So you can either tell your name or what you are. See, today we are not even talking about where are you.
Okay.
Okay.
Aham
You can
Rajesha.
Aham Rajesha, even that is fine. That's all. Matlab, there are 2-3 words you have to add. Just first get what the person is asking. Just try to connect that. That's all. Yeah. So rather, Rajesh Mahodaya, you are supposed to ask him. You are letting him ask too many questions. You ask him more.
I need the doctor.
Bhavan. Yeah.
Bhavan
Namaste.
Kaha.
Bhavan asti.
Bhavan kaha.
Bhavan kaha.
Aham, again, engineer. I'm just trying to.
So you can use the same word. Let us use the same word. No, we'll memorize that word then.
What's the name? Sorry.
Abhiyanta.
Abhiyanta. Aham abhiyanta.
Asmi.
Asmi.
And again, typically we can even just say aham abhiyanta. Asmi is not required, but let us practice that, because this is a very common mistake we do. Instead of asmi, we start saying asti. Okay, so that's why I want we form the full sentence, so it will become part of our conversation. Yeah, you can say dhanyavada, and you guys are not even starting with namaskara and all those things. So relax. I think you are getting tested up. Relax. Yeah. Few sentences you have to add. That's all. Yeah, Prasad.
What is Abhyanta means, sir?
Engineer.
Yeah.
Asmi means, sir?
Number 8.
Asmi am. I am. Yeah, Prasad Mahodaya, you can. Padmaseni Mahodaya.
Padmaseni.
Number 8.
Suprabhatam. Bhavan naam kim? Sorry. Bhavatah naam kim?
Bhavatyaha.
Mama naam Padmasani.
Oh, she's lady. I'm sorry. I thought it's okay.
Yeah. Can you please switch on your video?
So kitchen, I am in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Bhavatyaha naam kim?
Mama nama Padmasani.
Yeah.
Bhavati kadam. Bhavati kadam asti? Asmi? Asti. Bhavati kadam asmi?
I don't know the meaning.
How are you?
How are you?
So have you missed out our earlier classes?
Yeah, I was there, but I didn't understand. Mama Kushali.
Aham.
Aham Kushali. Kushalini asti. Asmi. Mama Kushalini asmi.
Uttamam. Bhavati kaha?
Bhavati ka.
Bhavati ka.
Bhavatika means where are you?
What are you? What do you do?
Mama,
Aham.
what is for
Aham.
it? Aham retired and I'm an astrologer. I retired as an accountant. I don't know how to tell all that.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'll tell you a word for that.
And now I'm a practicing astrologer. That is why I'm learning Sanskrit.
Okay. Jyotishagya. Astrologer is
Jyotish.
Jyotishagya.
Jyotishagya. Mama.
Aham.
Aham Jyotishagya.
Jyotishagya.
Dhanyawada.
And retired, for that you can say, actually you are female, right? Jyotishagya. It will be Jyotishagya.
And
retired will be
Mama Jyotishagya.
Aham.
Aham Jyotishagya.
And for retired you can say Nivritta.
Nivritta.
Yeah, so at least for some time, while you are conversing, if you can switch on your video, the conversation becomes more live. Otherwise, the person doesn't know whom you are talking to. Yeah. So now you can converse with roll number 9.
Dhanyawada Mahodaye.
Dhanyawada.
Yeah. So
Namaskar. Dhanyawada.
next is number. Is the next number 10, I think. Yeah, Santa Mahodaya. So you can, Padmaseni Mahodaya, you can converse with Santa
No,
Mahodaya.
I think Murlidhar Mahodaya is there, number 9.
Okay. Yeah. Murlidhar Mahodaya. So Santa Mahodaya, you can converse with Murlidhar Mahodaya.
Suprabhatam Mahodaya. Namaskaraha.
Namaskar, Suprabhatam.
Bhavataha nama kim?
Mama nama Murlidhara.
Bhavan katamasti?
Aham Abhiyanta Nivruttya.
The question was, how are you?
How are you? No, Bhavan kaha?
Kathamasti. She asked Kathamasti.
Okay. Aham Samyak Asmi. Is it correct?
Yeah.
Bhavan? Aham Samyak Asmi.
Bahu samyak. Bhavan kaha?
Aham Abhiyanta.
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 And also what do you call it? Adhyapaka.
So you can say Aham Abhiyanta Adhyapakaha cha asmi.
Abhiyanta Adhyapaka Asmi.
Cha asmi.
Adhyapaka cha Asmi. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you want to ask something?
I'll ask her. Bhavati kaha?
Aham grihini adhyapika cha asmi.
Bhavati katham asti?
Aham kushalini asmi.
So Murlidhar Mahodaya, do you know whom you are conversing with?
Yeah, Shanta Prasad.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Because
okay.
I didn't hear Namaste, Santa Mahodaya, nothing. So I don't know whom you're talking to.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Namaste, Shanta Prasad.
Namaste, Mahodaya.
What else I can ask? Okay.
Bhavan kutra vasati?
Yeah, no, don't bring that. Don't bring.
Okay.
Yeah, already enough sentences. Let us not bring more. For timing, let us converse and
Shanta Prasad, Shubhashayaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Yeah, Dhanyawada. So yeah, Santa Mahodaya, then you can go to the next person, and I think next is, I think you can figure out better than me. 16, I think.
15.
Veena Mahodaya.
16, Veena Mahodaya. Namaskaraha, Veena Mahodaya.
Namaskara, Shanta Mahodaya.
भवत्या भवती कथमस्ति?
अहं कुशलिनी अस्मि।
बहु सम्यक्।
भवती कथमस्ति?
अहं बहु सम्यक् अस्मि। भवती का?
अहं निवृत्ता अध्यापिका।
बहु सम्यक्।
Asmi. Use Asmi. Yeah. Again, Asmi is not mandatory, but it will make our practice good. So let's use that. Dhanyavada. Bahut samyak.
धन्यवादः।
भवती का?
अहं गृहिणी च अध्यापिका अस्मि। धन्यवादः महोदय।
धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः।
Yeah. Next is 18, Lakshmi Mahoday. Yeah, Vidapaday, you can.
17, Saumya.
Saumya Mahoday is there.
Saumya Mahoday.
Okay. Yeah. 17 Saumya Mahoday.
नमः सर्वेभ्यः।
भवती का?
अहं गृहिणी अस्मि।
भवती कथम् अस्ति?
अहं बहु सम्यक् अस्ति।
अस्मि.
भवती कथम् अस्ति?
अहं सम्यक् अस्मि।
आमां।
धन्यवादः।
भवती का?
अहं निवृत्ता अध्यापिका अस्मि।
अस्तु धन्यवादः।
Next is Lakshmi Mahoday. So Lakshmi Mahoday, Saumya Mahoday.
Namaste, Saumya Mahoday.
नमस्ते नमस्कारः। कथमस्ति? भवती कथमस्ति?
अहं कुशलिनी अस्मि।
सम्यक्।
भवती कथमस्मि?
अहमपि कुशली अस्मि। भवती का?
अहं गृहिणी अस्मि। अस्मि। भवती का?
अहमपि गृहिणी अस्मि। धन्यवादः।
धन्यवादः महोदय।
So now Lakshmi Mahoday, you next. I think.
Anjali.
Anjali.
20. Namaste, Anjali Mahoday. Namaskar.
Yeah, can you turn on your video, Anjali Mahoday, at least while conversing?
Yeah. Namaskar, Apeksha. Namaste. भवत्याः नाम किम्? महोदय। मम नाम अंजलि अस्ति। अहम् अंजलि अस्मि।
Aham Anjali Asmi. If you say Aham, it will have to be Asmi.
अहम् अंजलि अस्मि। मम नाम अंजलि अस्ति। भवती कथम् अस्ति? अहं कुशलिनी अस्मि। भवती का महोदय? अहं निवृत्ता अध्यापिका अस्मि। धन्यवादः महोदय।
You can converse
Sir, who is next?
Sureka ji, Sureka Mahoday.
नमस्कार सुरेखा। सुप्रभातम। सुप्रभातम। त्वं कथम् अस्ति? भवती कथम् अस्ति? अहं कुशलिनी। भवती का? अहं गृहिणी अस्मि। धन्यवादः। भवती का? अहं निवृत्ता अध्यापिका अस्मि। भवती कथम् अस्ति? अहं कुशलिनी अस्मि। नमो नमः महोदय। नमो नमः। Next one. Next participant.
Think Vani ji, no?
Vani ji, namo namaha.
शुभोदयं मम नाम भवतः नाम किम्?
मम नाम सुरेखा अस्मि। भवती कथं?
Voice is mute.
भवत्याः
नाम किम्?
मम नाम सुरेखा। भवती कथम् अस्ति?
अहं सम्यक् अस्मि।
भवती का?
अहं गृहिणी अस्मि।
सम्यक्।
Yeah. Now, Vani Mahoday, you talk to Sai Mahoday.
Yeah. भवत्याः नाम किम्? भवतः नाम किम्?
मम नाम भरद्वाजः।
भवान् कथम् अस्ति?
मम सन्तुष्टि अस्ति।
भवान्
अस्मि मम सन्तुष्टि अस्मि।
भवान् कः?
मम छात्रः अभियन्त्रः च अस्मि। अहं छात्रः अभियन्त्रः च अस्मि।
अभियन्ता।
मम छात्रः अभियन्ता च अस्मि। अभियन्ता च अस्मि।
धन्यवादः।
Yeah, actually there was a question in the chat I just saw. So the question was, what is adhyapika? Adhyapika is female teacher, adhyapakah is male teacher, and retired is nivritta or nivrittah. Adhyapika as such is just teacher. Yeah, Sai Mahoday, you can converse with next is
Kalai Selvi.
Yeah, Kalai Selvi.
Sir, I can't see Kalai Selvi.
I'm here. Can you see me?
Okay.
Sir?
Yes.
Shubhodaya.
Bhavati नाम किम्?
मम नाम कलै सेल्वी।
भवती कथम् अस्ति?
अहं सम्यक् अस्ति।
भवती का?
अस्मि। ओ सॉरी, अहं सम्यक् अस्मि। भवती का? अहं गृहिणी अस्मि।
धन्यवादः।
Thank you. धन्यवादः।
Can now converse with Vandana Mahoday.
नमस्कार वंदना महोदय।
नमस्कार महोदय।
मम नाम भवत्याः नाम किम्?
मम नाम वंदना अस्ति। भवत्याः नाम किम्?
मम नाम कलैसेल्वी अस्मि।
No, mama nama, when you say aham is goes with asmi. Okay. Mama nama Kalai Selvi asti. That is correct.
Okay. Mama nama Kalai Selvi asti. Thank you, sir. So bhavatyaha kadam hasti?
Bhavati.
So when can I use bhavatyaha?
That is basically is your name. Bhavatya naam, right? Your name.
Okay.
This is we are asking how are you. You is all Bhavati and Bhavan.
Okay, sir. Okay. Bhavati kadam hasti?
अहं कुशलिनी अस्मि।
भवती कः?
अहं चिकित्सकः। Sir, am I right?
Yeah.
For doctor.
Bhavati ka.
Bhavati ka.
Will go with ka.
Bhavati ka.
भवती का?
अहं गृहिणी अस्मि। गृहिणी अस्मि।
Yeah, maybe I'll type it and show you. Yeah, anyway.
बहु सम्यक्।
Yeah,
धन्यवाद।
So Vandana Mahoday, you can converse with now I think 30 Hima Bindu.
Anil Mahoday, for doctor, what is it in male and female?
Chikitsaka, chikitsika.
Chikitsika.
Yeah.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyawad.
Vaidya also right?
Vaidya and Vaidya.
Vaidya.
Now with whom I have to convert?
I think
Conversation.
Hima Bindu Mahoday.
Sir, myself
Because-
Srikesh.
Okay. This is Chammetam. Srikesh Mahoday.
भवान् नाम किम? Sorry,
सुप्रभात
भवतः नाम किम?
सुप्रभात मम नाम श्रीकेश भवत्याः नाम
भवान्
किम्?
मम नाम वन्दना। भवान् कथम् अस्ति?
अहं अभियन्ता अस्मि।
Katham is how are you?
Oh, sorry. अहं कुशलम् अस्मि।
भवान् का?
अहम् अभियन्ता अस्मि।
बहु सम्यक्, धन्यवादः।
भवत्याः का?
अहं चिकित्सिका अस्मि।
धन्यवादः।
Yeah. Now you converse with Hima Bindu Mahoday.
सुप्रभात महोदय, भवत्याः नाम किम्?
मम नाम हिमबिन्दु।
भवत्याः कथमस्ति? भवती कथमस्ति?
I actually don't know how to say.
Yeah, Hima Bindu Mahoday, can you turn on your video at least while conversing? Yeah, so he asked basically, how are you?
Okay, how to say this in Sanskrit, Mahodaya?
You can say aham samyak asmi or aham kusalini asmi.
I am actually a student.
Yeah, no. Basically, I am well, I am good. This is what you are telling.
Oh, sorry.
अहं
Okay, how to say this in Sanskrit, Mahodaya?
That's what I said. Aham samyak asmi va aham kusalini asmi.
Aham kushalani
Asmi.
asmi.
Yeah.
सम्यक्। भवत्याः का? भवती का?
So,
What is this meaning? Sorry, I have joined late, that's why.
yeah. So, what are you? Is asking. What do you do?
How to say this? I am a student.
Chhatra. Aham chhatra asmi.
Aham chhatra asmi.
बहु सम्यक्, धन्यवादः।
Dhanyavad.
So now Hima Bindu Mahoday, you need to ask me. You need to.
I have to note down all this, so Mahodaya.
So that's what that's what coming on time is important. Otherwise, you have to watch the video then.
Yes.
Or you talk to Parvati Mahodaya now. So yeah, Hima Bindu Mahodaya, you converse with Parvati Mahodaya. She will help you out.
It's a big girl.
Bhavati naam kim?
Namaskaraha.
Namaskaraha, Mahodaya. Bhavati naam kim?
Bhavatyaha nama kim?
Bhavatyaha naam kim?
Mama nama Parvati. Bhavatyah nama kim?
Mama nama Himabindu.
Yeah.
Bhavati.
Bhavati katham asti?
Aham samyak asmi. Bhavati katham asti?
You can repeat the same thing. Aham kushalini asmi.
Aham kushalani asmi.
Yeah. Then you can ask, what is she? Bhavati ka.
Bhavati kaha?
Ka.
Bhavati ka.
Aham grihini. And what do I say? A volunteer? Sure.
Volunteer, I'll just tell you.
Swayam sevaka.
Swayam sevaka.
Oh. Aham grihini swayam sevaka cha. Sevika cha. Bhavati ka.
Aham chhatra asmi.
Samyak. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः
Punamilaha.
So I think we have covered all of us. Yeah, I think yes.
Sir, 1 second, can you repeat the word for volunteer?
Okay. So now I'll just so whatever new words we have added, I'll just put it down. So I'll share my screen and we can put those things. Okay. So for example, here we had Swayam-4 Swayam-4 and if you want to do it as male, it will be Swayam-4 Sevakah. Okay, there was one more word I think we used, right?
Retired.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nivrittaha.
Chikitsika.
Yes.
Vaidya.
Yeah. So let me put Chikitsika because he used that.
Nivritta is a retired, right?
Yeah.
Nivritti.
Chikitsika.
And retired is the same for male or female.
No, you see the difference. There is a difference, right? I've written differently. For female, I have written this.
Nivritta. Okay. Nivrittaha. The taha is male and nivritta is female, right? Okay.
Typically, you see the order like aha is like male and ka is female.
Yeah.
There are but slight modifications, variations also. So, for example, this is Chikitsakaha. This became Chikitsika, right?
Chikitsika. Okay, got it.
This became Sevika. This is Sevakaha. Gaika, Adhyapika.
Sir, spelling of chikitsak. Please focus.
Chikitsakaha. Did I?
Chikitsaka.
Chiki. E for ka.
Kaha.
Okay.
E matra is missing.
Yeah. I missed that.
Chikitsika. Chikitsika.
Chikitsakaha.
Chikitsikaha.
Chikitsakaha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mahodaya, when to use asti and when to use asmi?
See, asti when you are very simple. If I am talking about I goes with asmi.
Asmi is for first person.
Yeah, I am. So when you are telling about you, I am this, mine, and I do this. When you have I, you have to use asmi. So see, when you are telling my name is, so my, you used my, not I. You got it right?
Yeah.
So that's where asti comes. So right now you can think if I comes, you use asmi. Everywhere else you use asti. For timing, that is what we are doing. Okay. And it seems like, I know we have not done much, but seems like you don't even look at the PDF after the class. You have not revised the sentences. Few sentences we have added. I was expecting you would be comfortable using those sentences.
Sir, I have one question here.
Yeah.
Do we have any separate group for morning 6:30 Friday group, or it is all together? It is Sasyam-4 one group is there?
Yeah, same. It's a common group.
Is it possible to separate our groups, sir? Because I'm getting confused with their classes and our classes, where I am in that, and what is our previous class material. I'm getting confused with other groups and in this group.
You just remember, because you have possibly, that's what I'm telling you, have to be more conversant in the class, then you will know. We have already discussed this topic. Our batch is B2. So whenever these things go out with the batch 2, you just focus on that. That's all. Okay. And if you have been following, I typically send out, and we have different things we send out. I typically send out a PDF with B2 and other things. So there is nothing more to confess. There are very few messages nowadays.
So as we suggested in the last class, our B2 messages, whatever Anil Mahodaya sends, we'll just star it in the WhatsApp group. So when you just search for our group messages, communication, it will just, you can just look at the starred messages in the group. So you don't have to worry about anything else Karthik Mahodaya sends or Narayan Mahodaya sends. You don't worry about that, because Only messages from Anil Mahoday is related to our group.
And
That's all.
and the reason why we are still part of the bigger group is because if you have more time, feel free to look at others' materials also. Okay. Because we are typically talking about similar things. We are not very way off because our homework will be common. It will be common across all batches. So we at least cover the common things.
What I do is I delete all messages that are not relevant to our class or to us per se.
That's what there are many
So
ways.
it's very small.
Correct.
And I can go back and find what I would need to find.
Yeah. Again, the point is that there is a lot of benefit because at times suddenly what happens, something interesting comes from the other group.
Yeah, that I say. Yeah.
So you look at it, right? It's always fine. There's nothing wrong with looking at other groups' things.
No, sir, the things that we delete is when people ask the same questions again and again.
That's okay.
Those
fine.
can be deleted.
No, I was not answering you. I was in general telling.
Yeah.
There is a whole intention. I have seen it is a good benefit. Right now we are starting in the basics, right? But as we go along, we'll have a lot of interesting discussions going on. So it is always good to look at those things as well. Yeah. So any other questions? So that's what one request. Okay. Please go back. Please.
Yes.
Those basic sentences, at least you should pick up. Okay. I have only introduced 4 or 5 sentences right now. Okay. If you're not able to pick these up, then you say, I want to become conversant in Sambhasanam. I want to talk about Sanskrit. 4 or 5 sentences asking how are you and like namaste, this, that basic things. If you're not able to do, then how will you go forward? So please make sure you revise. See, even those few things, but you go back, revise. Asmi, Asti, because this is the right time we fix our Asmi, Asti. I'll tell you, if you don't fix it now, it takes a longer time. Okay. For me, I'll tell you personally, even today, because I didn't start like this, at times I do mistake. Okay. But now I am more, you might have seen, in fact, I'm able to figure out when things are wrong. So over practice, it has made me good. Okay. So I'm making sure that you start this Asmi, Asti thing very beginning itself so that then it comes naturally. You don't have to think. Right now, you have to think. Correct. You are thinking right now. That's okay. So we'll use it so many times, so much that it becomes a second nature. We don't have to think. It comes naturally. Okay. So we were trying half an hour. We went to 1 hour. Again, that's what I would like that you practice it enough. Then we will be faster. Okay. Again, don't worry. If we have taken more time, fine. I'll tell other batches to slow down. I'll tell that. That happens internally. But the idea is, I think you need practice. You have not practiced enough the sentences. So just go back, practice them more, and you should be good enough. Okay. So now I want to talk about. So we have talked about Sanyukta Akshara before that. So what is the Sanyukta Akshara?
Swara Vyanjana Sanyukta Sanyuktani.
So that is not correct. When you join a Vyanjana and a Vyanjana, then it is
Vyanjana.
Oh, Vyanjana. Oh.
Yeah, if you notice, we did that only. All our Sanyukta Akshara were Vyanjana only.
Okay.
Right. So now we are talking about, so I hope you are able to see my screen. Now we'll talk about Vyanjana with a Swara. Okay. And then when you... Yeah. Okay. So when you join a Vyanjanam with a Swara, you call it a Gunitakshara. Okay. So earlier we had talked about this Sanyuktakshara. These Sanyuktakshara, right? So if you see this Sanyuktaksharam, all are Vyanjanam here, if you see. Right?
Yeah.
They are all combination of Vyanjanam only. So now, and this is very simple. Actually, most of us know. So for example, I take a Vyanjanam. So this is my Vyanjanam. Okay. And then plus, I add this. Can you tell me what is it?
Ka.
Then
Kakara.
Yeah, Kakara plus Akara. So Kakara plus Akara.
Ka.
Kakara plus E.
Ki.
In fact, I would say most of you know this, okay?
Yeah. So in fact, I found the previous class, what you did towards the end, it didn't stay anymore with me.
Which one?
In the Yeah, all this. But it's okay. I will go through your notes and I'll figure it out. And if I have problems still, I'll come back.
Yeah. So revise. See.
Yeah, I'll revise.
Here's that document. Please go and revise.
Yeah. No, I did that.
So this.
E.
Ku.
Ku. Ku.
Adhika. O. Sorry, Ru. Kru.
Kru.
Not ru.
Kru.
Krishna.
See, another way of looking at it is, see, someplace I heard that typically, how do you difference between ra and ra? So the idea is, again, they are very similar sounding. It's just that when you put refa, the ra sound is more, and when you have this swara, the a sound is more there. Okay, so that's how you say kra. So kra. A sound is coming is more. That's how they put it. Okay, so this will be the. Let me put it. Yeah. So this also I'll pick it from here. So this will be. Okay, then kakara plus kekara.
K.
Okay.
Okay, I missed one. Which one did I miss? Le. Yeah. Clear. So I'll just bring that character, and it is this. Okay, so this is K. Kakara plus Aikara is equal to I. Kakara plus Okara. O. Kakara plus O.
Anunasika.
I'm going back to my grade 2 or something when I learned Hindi. Kaka kiki.
Yeah. This is.
I used to have those dotted books and we used to write in that. So
Yeah. So now most of them are like this. The refa is a little weird one. Okay. When you use the refa one, you will have a slight difference of how you put those things. Again, most of them will be okay. They will be like this. But the ukara typically varies. So I'll just show you that here. So for example, if you use, I'll just use some of them. So this is same. There is nothing much difference here. This is like ra. Yeah. So ra, ru, ri, they will be all same here.
You come to U.
Yeah, when it comes to ru, it will be slightly different. This is ri. This is okay. This is
ri. Okay.
This is ri. And this yeah. So this, if you put, this will come inside it. Okay. And there is no circle here. And here, if you put if you put this, this will come with a circle.
Okay.
It's different, no, sir?
Yeah, that's what. The ukara, when you put with the refa, it comes slightly different than the usual ones. Typically, they come below in most of the cases. But with the refa, it comes on the side. That's what.
And the ru has one little line also before.
That is not required. That is okay.
Oh, that's not okay. Only the curl.
That is okay.
Okay, it should have that curl. Okay.
Yeah. The circular thing is
okay.
required. That is more important there.
Big ru is Right, different, no, sir?
Yeah, I'll just show you. I'll write it and show you. Just a minute. I'll just. So these are all fonts, right? When you type, all the stylish fonts come in there. So I'll just write it and show you. So, are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll possibly just take a yellow color and.
No, we are only seeing blank.
No, we
black
see your
screen.
pen. We see your pen, but nothing right. No writing.
Let me just see if I can change the.
Because it's is it because it's black background?
Thought ideally it should be white background. I don't know why it is black.
Please see which screen you are sharing. It depends on which screen you are sharing.
Yeah. I am actually using the whiteboard of Zoom. That's what I was trying to do. Or let me try another thing. I'll just.
So always switching between these two, even normally also switching between when you are writing and the black.
Yeah. So let me share now, and then possibly you should be able to see a white screen. Is it fine now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Okay. So now basically when I write this, I can actually do like this. That's all.
Okay.
Okay. This is ukara, and if you write only this, again, not writing very neatly. Let me write it.
No, got it, sir.
Yeah. So this is like, and this is ukara. This is harsva. This is dirgha. That's what it is.
Okay.
Dirgha.
Okay. Okay, so I believe that's all. Gunitaksara, you are clear, right? There's nothing much to discuss on that. Okay. So once you are clear with that, now what we are going to do is we are going to take words. Okay, we'll take words and I'll go turn by turn and you are supposed to split it. Okay, you tell all the varnas there. And here what I would suggest is you take a notebook. Even when one person is doing it, others note it down, write it down and then try to break it up. Okay, parallelly you do that. So the first one, I'll take the easy one. Okay, I'll just share. So I'll show you what exactly I mean when I ask you to do that. So this is like nama. You're able to see my screen, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nakara plus.
Yeah.
Nakara plus.
Nakara
plus. Akara.
Plus.
Akara or akara, sir?
Plus akara.
Akara or?
Sorry.
Is it A, right?
Plus makara.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rukmini Mahodaya, can you go next?
Sure. Akara.
Others also can note that down and try to do it.
Plus gakara. Plus ekara and ra and a.
Refa.
Gray, right? A gray. Nakara plus ekara.
Yeah. Wait. I'll request only whoever I'm asking, please respond that. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Just a minute. So others, please note it down. Okay. Others, please note it down and then. Yeah. So gakara, then refa, then.
Rakara, ekara.
Okay. Fine. Then I believe you know the sequence of numbers, right? So you can just go next. Or shall I tell you?
What is meant by agre, sir?
Agre means next, forward. Agre gachame. Please go forward. Go next. Again, don't worry about too many meanings. We don't need to remember so many things. That's fine. I'm just using these words for you to able to break up things. Okay, so that you get comfortable with breaking the sentences and things like that.
Screen has disappeared, sir.
Is it there?
Okay, Purvam.
Yeah, so who is the next person? Do you know or shall I tell you?
Number 4.
Yeah. So Basuraj Mahodaya, please go ahead.
Purvam.
Yeah. How do you break it?
Vakara.
Yeah.
Plus ukara. Plus refa.
Plus refa.
Vakara.
Vakara.
Makara.
Vakara, makara, sure?
Purvam, right?
Yeah, vam.
Purvam. Oh.
Makara.
Oh, is that
No.
Purvam.
Yeah, vam. Akara isn't.
Okay.
Aren't you able to hear akara in between?
Anunashika, right?
No, not anunasika.
Ma.
And ma.
So if you're telling this, then this will become like this. Okay. It will become like this. Purvam.
Purvam.
But it is vam. So after vakara, there is a akara sound there, right?
Yeah.
Akara plus makara.
Plus makara.
Are you able to get the point?
Okay.
This one seems tricky, sir.
Pardon?
This one looks tricky.
I couldn't get what you're saying.
He's saying
This
it's
one
tricky.
seems tricky. Yeah.
Okay. Why do you say it's tricky?
We can say, sir,
I got
there
it.
is no.
I got it after you explained. But generally, if we look at the first side, we will never realize that there is a akara between va and ma.
Yeah. Now that's where the Gunitakshara comes. If you see, if there is a va, it has to be a with it.
That's right.
Sir, we can say there is no halant after va.
Yeah, if you do halanta, basically, then it will become, that's what I showed you, right? It will become like this. See, this is purva. How do you break it up? This is
Pakara plus ukara plus refa plus vakara and akara.
Yeah, you agree.
Akara.
So you are putting akara here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So after that, what I did, I just put a makara here. So then how will you do it?
Yes.
What will you do, right?
Okay. So there is no need to put akara after makara because halant is there.
It's not no need. You should not.
Okay, you should not. Yes.
Okay. If I put a halanta here, see, if I put a halanta here, then you don't put akara. Okay. And if I put halanta and then I put a makara here, then it will becomes like this. You see this?
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please go ahead.
That im is not anuswara?
No, it is not anuswara.
Only if it's a dot, it's anuswara?
Yes, only if it is a dot, it is anuswara.
So this is makara.
Yes, this is
makara.
Yes.
Full stop. Okay, got. Thank you.
Yeah. So who is next?
Me, Rajesh.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Takara.
Takara.
Akara.
Akara.
Thakara.
Thakara.
Aikara. Adhikam. Vakara. Akara. Adhikam. Akara.
Yeah. Correct, right? Yeah. Okay. So who's next?
Yeah, it's E.
Ikara.
Kara. Takara.
Yeah.
Yakara.
What?
Yakara. Ityam. Takara.
Oh, no,
It's ya, right? Yeah.
No, it is not ya. Ya is
like
ta. It is like this. Yeah, Takara.
Takara. Akara and Makara.
Yes. Okay. Next. Who is next?
I am here.
Yeah.
I can't see the word. Okay.
Is it not visible still?
Yes. Ka and the plus atikam ikara. Kakara atikam ikara. Na Nakara,
Nakara.
Nakara, Atikam, Takara,
Nakara.
Atikam, Ukara.
Ukara. That's all.
That's all.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
word is Kintu. Kintu. Thank you.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad Mahodaya.
Dhanyavad. Who is next? Next, I think, is Muralidhara.
Muralidhar Mahoday.
Hi.
Figure out you are the next.
Okay, okay. Thank you. What is the word, sir? This is
Kincha.
Kincha. Kincha. Okay. Ka.
Not ka.
Halat. Ka. Halat.
Kakara.
Kakara. Plus Ikara.
Ikara.
Plus Nakara.
Nya.
Anyakara.
Nyakara.
Plus Jakara.
No, it is not ja.
Okay. It is Cha.
Chakara.
Chakara. I think plus A will come.
Akara.
Akara. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Next.
How does that sound?
Kincha.
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 What does it mean?
Some.
Some. Okay.
Little. Give some. Kincha dadat.
Kincha. Little. Few.
Kinchit. Yeah.
Mahodaya, in this kincha, that na is there, right? So that when it is written half, it will be only that with the halant, right?
Yes. That's what Nyakara, right? Nyakara. Yeah. Next, I think, is Shanta Mahoday.
Mahoday. Ekara.
Ekara.
Adhika Kakara.
Adhika Kakara.
Adhika Akara.
Adhika Akara.
Adhika Takara.
Takara.
Adhika Repha.
Refa.
Adhika Akara.
Samya. Okay. Next, I think it is Veena Mahoday.
Padma, Pakara,
Pakara.
Adhika Akara,
Adhika Akara.
Adhika Dakara,
Dakara.
Adhika Makara,
Makara.
Adhika Akara.
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 Akara. Padma. Yeah. Next. Next is Soumya Mahoday.
Nityam, Nikara, Nakara,
Kara.
Adhik Ikara,
Kara.
Takara,
Takara.
Yakara,
Yakara.
Yakara, Adhik Akara,
Akara.
Makara, Adhik Akara.
No, it's a
Akara. Makara, Adhik Akara.
Makara, that's all.
Acha. Okay.
There is no Akara at the end.
Um.
Yeah, Lakshmi Mahoday.
Gadyam. Gakara.
Gakara.
Akara. Plus Dakara. Plus Yakara. Plus Makara.
Yakara then?
Makara.
Are you sure?
Gadyam. Yeah. Akara plus Makara.
See, Gadyam.
Gadyam.
Or if you don't put the Akara, it will become Gadyam. Gadyam.
Mahodaya, is it small da or big da?
So we don't call small big, we call prana or mahaprana.
Mahaprana. Alpa prana.
So this is a alpa prana.
Alpa prana.
The khara, the first one. No, sorry. The. Mridu. It is the mridu one. Yeah. So next, I think is Anjali Mahoday.
Nakara.
Plus
Akara.
Plus akara.
Plus Makara. Plus Akara. Plus Sakara. Plus Takara. Plus Ekara.
Plus Makara. Plus Akara.
Yeah. Next, Sureka Mahoday.
Nakara. Adhikam Akara.
Adhikam akara.
Adhikam Takara. Kakara.
This is naktam.
Kakara.
Kakara.
Takara. Adhikam Akara. Adhikam Makara.
This is a simple one. So, Vani Mahoday.
Mahoday, just a request. After this practice, can you just do that writing of that naktam, that the ka and the tha combination, how it should be written? Because when we type it out in the computer, it comes like this. When we actually write it on paper, like you showed it previously for the ru and ru.
Yeah.
Can you later show it for us, please?
Yeah, okay. It should be written like this only.
Oh, like that only. Okay.
Yeah. So basically you write takara first.
Okay.
Okay. And then you start the straight line and then you curve.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mahoday, got it.
So that is correct actually. Again, a lot of people actually write kakara, then they don't complete it and then they do ta after that. That is also there, but this is better.
Okay. Dhanyavadaha. Got it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think is
Vani. Makara.
Yeah.
Akara. Adhikam. Hakara. Adhikam. Okara. Adhikam. Dakara. Adhikam Akara. Adhikam Yakara. Adhikam Akara.
Just notice that we have introduced this kara thing, right? It has become so easy to speak it out. Otherwise, we would have been so troubled. So, what is the difference between the first one and this one? Vani Mahoday, you yourself can tell.
Yeah. Makara, Akara, Hakara, Okara, Dakara, Yakara, Akara, Ekara.
Dakara, akara.
Dakara, Akara.
Yakara,
Ekara.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Next, Bhardwaj.
Yes, sir. Shakara.
What?
Shakara. Shakara.
Shakara.
Okay. Shakara plus refa. Adhikam refa. Ikaraha. Adhikam ikaraha. Ikaraha. Makaraha. Akaraha. Nakara.
Yeah. Next. Kalai Selvi Mahoday.
Anil Mahoday?
Yeah.
I have a question. I think instead of adhikam, should we say that adhika chinham?
No, it's okay. That's fine.
Because adhikam is additional, right?
Add. It's like add.
Add. Okay.
Okay. Again, there are very many. Like you can say yojanam. So it's like anything which you're adding. Adhikam. So that's all okay. And in see, this is a speaking language, so that is all fine. It's not that particular about it. Yeah. So
Sir?
yeah.
Shall I proceed?
Yeah.
Kakaraha,
Kakara.
Rukaraha,
Rakaraha.
Rukara.
Pakaraha,
Pakaraha.
Akaraha,
Akaraha.
Dakaraha,
Huh? Yakara.
Yakaraha, Ma.
Yeah. Next is Vandana Mahoday.
Ukaraha
Karaha.
adhikam takaraha
Takaraha.
adhikam takaraha
Takaraha.
adhikam akaraha
Kara.
adhikam makar adhikam akar adhikam makar.
Makara. Makara.
Makar.
Okay. Yeah. So next is I think Parvati Mahoday or
Rikesh.
Rikesh. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Ikara
Ikara.
adhikam
Adhikam.
akara
Takara.
takara adhikam yakara
Yakara.
adhikam akara.
Ah.
Okay, ukara
Ah.
adhikam kakara
Kakara.
adhikam thakara
Huh?
ekara
No. After Kakara, what did you say?
takara
Takara. Okay.
takara and ekara.
Yes. Ityukte. Okay. Next is I think Parvati Mahoday, right? Yeah, you are muted, Parvati Mahoday.
Anantaram. Akara, adhikam nakara, adhikam akara, adhikam nakara, adhikam takara, adhikam akara, adhikam refa, adhikam akara, adhikam makara.
Excellent. Okay. So, is it helping or is it of any use?
Yes,
Like,
it helps
yeah,
in pronunciation and spelling, I think.
Yes.
so maybe shall we do one more round?
Yeah.
Mahodaya, I'm left actually. I didn't say.
Huh? Who is this?
Hima Bindu.
Hima Bindu. Oh, you came later?
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So maybe you take one. You take this.
Suprabhatam.
Yeah, Suprabhatam.
Takaraha adhika ukaraha
Wait. Can you repeat again?
sakaraha
Sakaraha.
adhika
Adhikam.
ukaraha adhika
Adhikam. Ukara.
pakaraha adhika
Adhika.
rakaraha adhika
Refa.
rekaraha adhika.
Yeah, we call that refa.
Okay. Bhakaraha adhika.
Refa state Bhakara?
Yeah.
Nothing else? Supra.
Akaraha
Akara.
adhika. Bhakaraha adhika.
Bhakara. Adhika.
Akaraha adhika. Takaraha adhika.
Takara adhika.
Makaraha adhika.
Takara state Makara?
Akaraha
Akara.
adhika. Makaraha adhika.
Adhika.
Akaraha.
Akara, is it there?
Suprabhatam. Ma. Okay. Akaraha is not needed.
It's not needed. It is not there. See, if you put Akara, then it becomes a Suprabhatama.
Yes.
Okay, it is Suprabhatam. You stop there, right? Tam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dhanyavad Mahat.
Dhanyavad. Okay. So now, fine. Yeah, only three.
I'm also there.
Okay. Who is this?
33.
Asha Mahoday.
Ha, Mahoday.
Okay, I think you have come again late. It is like college days, right? When the class is almost going over, you come and give attendance and go away, kind of thing. Okay, fine. Yeah, go ahead. Can you do this, Asha Mahoday? We are not able to hear you.
Shakara
Shakara,
plus Ukara
Ukara,
plus Bakara
Bakara,
plus Akara
Akara,
plus Sakara
Sakara,
plus Akara
Akara,
plus Nakara
Nakara,
plus Dhakara
Bhakara,
plus Yakara
plus Yakara. We are not able to hear you. What is after that? Are you there?
Dika Akara.
Akara. Okay.
Samichina Mahodaya.
Yeah. Samichina. Samyak. So we have only 1 minute left. I don't think we can do further today, a second round. So that's what. So I will request, please go ahead, practice, revise, so that our conversation doesn't take more than half an hour. Okay? Because I'm going to do the conversation every day. Every day we meet, we will do conversation. And I'm going to use just all the past things plus add one more new thing. That's what my whole idea is. Okay. So please, before you come to the class, make sure you at least go through it. Revise that what are the sentences, what we ask, what we talk about them. Okay. And I'm sharing the notes, right, which has all the things. So we are just expecting only those to be covered. Yeah, Parvati Mahodaya.
So now this list, will you continue give us in that note so we can work on it at home? The list that you had for now,
okay.
what we worked on.
I can do that. I can do
Yeah.
that.
We can just take it as an informal homework and, just try to
work.
finish up those words.
Yeah.
Don't have to turn it in anywhere. So
Yeah, sure, we can do that. And what I would suggest is, once you do it, if you have any confusion, doubt, we can discuss in the next class.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we save time.
Yeah, sure. So I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll share this unsolved problem. Yeah, Shanta Mahodaya, please.
And also just a suggestion is for the conversation, if we have a couple of like-minded people, if we can just do an offline group or something where we can practice it before the next class, maybe that will be, that will kind of speed up the things also a little more.
Okay, so to answer your question, two things. Number one,
we have to do it.
I expect all of you are like-minded. Okay. That is number one. Okay.
Did not want to force it on anyone saying let's all do it.
That's fine.
Suggestion is always welcome.
We are all here for learning. Okay, very simple.
Okay.
And number two, that's what I suggested in the last class. Time is 6:30. Why don't you join 5-10 minutes early?
Yes. Okay. And we can practice.
Good.
Yeah, use that time. Use that time. Before I come and ask you to do it, you can do that yourself, right?
Okay.
This was a request I put up in the last class itself. So today I didn't see. In fact, people are coming. I think they got confused. I said 5-10 minutes before start. People thought 5-10 minutes before end. So there are. No offense.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a couple of two questions actually. Yeah. So for all the Abhyasa Varga, I've not been able to attend any because this time conversion conflict is always there for me. So is it possible that they put, they only send IST times, right? I have to convert it and make sure that I'm attending the right class at the right time. That's become a big struggle for me. I've got a world clock here. So I'm going to put I've got the India time. The thing is, I need to know what are all the classes for Abhyasa Varga. Is that list sent out? I missed it maybe. My bad if it is.
In your class notes that is there, you, at the top, you have a link, you go and check it out.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And then also
And there are only 2 times, morning 6:30 and evening 8:30.
Yeah.
Mahoday, Mahoday, Rukmini Mahodaya, the same time previous day is one Abhyasa Varga. Like we have, we are doing this time, this regular class, just the previous day, same time is one Abhyasa Varga. If you
So
just remember
Wednesday,
that.
same time I can join again.
Yes.
No,
yes.
only 2 Abhyas Varga is there, na?
Yes. See, Thursday morning 6:30 IST is 1. So we are doing Friday morning IST is our regular class. So according to her time, because she's on the US time, so just the previous day, same time, it works easier instead of telling
so
her the time. She'll get further
evening-
confused. Yes,
I got it.
Wednesday evening, same time, you can
Thursday
join.
class. Thank you so much. I'm just struggling with that so much and forgetting. And then the second question, Anil Mahade, is I was able to upload and you said it's screenshot. I need to convert it to PDF. So my question is, I don't have anything to scan and you said use that clear scan, but now my screenshot, I don't know how to get that to scan with that clear scan and put it upload. So I have to rewrite it again, looks like. And I love writing it, so I'm going to write it again and scan it.
No. So how did you take a screenshot? Did you type it in or did you write?
I wrote it with Paint 3D.
Okay. So is it coming in a single screen?
Yes, it's coming in a single screen.
Then it's fine. No, you open the clear scan.
Take a picture.
You bring it on the screen. You take a photo of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
got it.
Use clear scanner because the integration is very smooth.
Okay, I will try that.
Okay, so
I just wanted to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, finally you need to take an image. So however you do, wherever you do, you take an image of that, right? That's all.
Yeah. I already have these in the 3. I wrote actually with the paintbrush in 3D paint because that's the best way I could find to do it because no other thing was there. So
Typically, ideal would be you take a notebook right there.
I will do that.
You will have more control.
Okay, thank you so much. Dhanyavada.
Yeah, Dhanyavada.
Mahoday, one clarification.
Yeah.
Did you yesterday evening or at 8 o'clock did you conduct a class?
No.
No, some message came. That's why.
The Karthik Mahodaya's class.
Okay.
See, all classes. That's what they said, na? All classes, the messages will keep on coming.
Okay.
We are fixed.
We are batch 2.
Yeah,
Look for batch 2.
Batch 2. Okay. Thank you.
Anil Mahodaya. Yeah.
Yeah. So any other questions? Okay, we'll say the prayer then. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhave Om Shanti 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 Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.